Hi guys, so today's video is about Storybook and Vue.js, and essentially I want to recommend this tool to any front-end or full-stack developers who are working with complex components, and you need to be able to edit them, debug them, fix bugs pretty quickly, and so Storybook is the solution. And I'll tell you why I use Storybook. This can be used with Vue, React, and Angular, I believe, and other frameworks as you can see right here. So yeah, let's get started. So I'm gonna be using Storybook with Vue.js. This is my choice, and essentially the point of Storybook is to be able to isolate a component and to be able to edit that component in a staging or sandbox environment, essentially, right? And so let me walk you through my app, and you can see what my app is about. It's very small, but you will see why it might be a problem when you are editing it, right? So let's go. So here, there's the main app. You have one tiny form. In the form, you have a billing form section, right? And in here, I only have 2 forms. But the thing is, I could have many forms in this billing information, right? Maybe 3 or 4, right? And say I want to edit the last form, right? And I don't want to be clicking through every form step to edit just one form section or just one tiny button or tiny component, you could say. And so here, for my example or for my experiment, I will be editing the last step of this form, the credit card form. And I'll show you for example, right? So I'll show you the main app, what it looks like, right? So let's run the app while it runs. So you can use this framework for React, Vue, as I said, like for anything. Okay, so let's open this app, and you can see, right, this is a very simple billing form. Not the prettiest, right? So say like I want to edit the last step of this billing form, and so here I want to edit this part, right? Now the thing is, like say if I'm doing some validation or debugging, just this input right here, for example, right? It's very specific to a credit card form, right? And so, for example, as soon as I change something in the code, when I reload the page, it's back to this initial step of the form. I don't want to do that, right? There are other traditional ways to set up, for testing purposes, you can set that form as the main step, but this is too much work. So what I propose is this tool right here. Okay, so let's stop the app, and let's run the Storybook service. Okay. So with Storybook, what I'm going to do is to be able to test Storybook each form in an isolated environment, right? So I can just edit that part. I don't want to go through all the steps just to test this, right? Sometimes the form is very complicated. It has like 5-6 steps, right? So you want to save as much time as possible, right? So here you can see I've created 2 different stories right here. In my example, I'm testing forms right now, right? So you have the simple form, the name and the phone number, and then the credit card form, which is the last step of the form. And you can see you can change the step right here. For example, right, the number, the expiry, whatever you're testing, you could test it here, right? Essentially, right? This form is pretty simple. There's no proper validation and whatnot. And then you can test another one, you can come back to test. And so this will save you a lot of time. And essentially what you want to do is, to get started, you go to the docs section. You could choose the type, React, Vue, or Angular, and just start from there. And you just need to install it. Yeah, and to set it up, it's pretty simple too. So in the so when you set it up, you just need to make this file, the stories file, and you can import the component, and you can pass it props. You can do whatever from there, you know. And what I'll do is I'll save this into a GitHub repo so you can use it as a reference. It's pretty like setting up a story or a component staging environment, you could say. It's pretty similar to React and other frameworks, right? You just have to follow the docs, okay? And that's it. Hope you guys like it, and follow me for more videos. Bye.